What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Mountain View Cemetery in Oakland, California. This place is humongous. There's a lot of land to cover here, and we got this little beautiful looking little private area here. It's Charles Maine. He was born on March 2nd, 1817 in New Hampshire, and he died January 15th, 1906, Portsmouth, Rockingham County, New Hampshire, United States of America. He was, let's see here, it said he was a pioneer. He was a harness maker for horses and a capitalist. And take a look at this beauty. There's nothing really to see into. There's no windows or anything. But I love the style. So beautiful. But yeah, no windows in the doors or anything. And I was walking around it earlier. There's no windows on the sides either as well. But yeah. Here is the Hooker family. Osgood Hooker. He was a native of California, born in 1860. He was the son of Charles G. Hooker, a prominent hardware merchant of California, who came to this state in 1852. He lived and owned a business in San Francisco. His company, Truman Hooker and Company, were the manufacturers and dealers of agricultural implements: hay presses, baling presses, wagons, buggies, steam engines, threshing machines, and hardware. It says John Hooker, 1838 to 1911, and his wife Catherine were important figures in the early days of the West Adams High Society. Between 1886 and 1911, John, born in Hinsdale, New Hampshire, was a hardware and steel pipe millionaire. John went to California in 1861, living the first in San Francisco, and in 1869 he married Catherine Putnam of San Francisco. Interesting. This is the Hooker family there. So by the birth dates here, I had mentioned Osgood Hooker to John Hooker. John Hooker was the father of Osgood that I had just talked about a minute ago. It was a little bio on both of them. So John and Osgood Hooker, very well to do in the area. Very, very beautiful. Heck is this? Looks like a hobbit house. And it was blending in with the greenery. I never even knew this thing was here. Oh my goodness. I don't see a name on the door anywhere. This is... wow. Oh, it's flooded. It says Mitchell. Oh man, the door's rusted out down there at the bottom. You can only go down so far. I'm not going down in that water, that's for sure. Let's go down the stairs a bit, but I'm not going in all the way. Wow. Look at the door. There's wood coming out from underneath the door. Is that remnants of a coffin? Or what? But I wish I could get closer to see under the door with my flashlight. But I can't. I'm not going to step in all this. Maybe in the summertime, the water will subside a little bit and I'll be able to get closer. But look at the faces on the door. This thing definitely goes underground. Very unique. Never knew this was here. Hold on. There's a hole at the top. I don't know if I can see anything. But yeah. Interesting. Wow. Wow. It's the inside. As far as I can see. Interesting. Let's try to get another vantage point of this. Damn, there was a collapse in there too, it looks like. They might have moved some bodies because it looks like there's some stuff open in there. So they might have moved some bodies out. Looks like a couple spots there maybe open. I don't think they anticipated flooding when they built this thing. I'll look these guys up in a minute, but it's Mitchell. Let's walk around. Oh, there's an interesting owl here, poking out of the greenery. It's crazy. Wonder if, I guess the greenery grew later. I guess the greenery did grow later, but this thing goes completely underground, which is incredible. Another one I'm fascinated with, like that other one, the family vault that's over there in the cemetery here that I have done a few times. Yeah, I think they had to move the bodies out of there because there was when I had the camera in, when I got the good view of the front door, the vent above the front door, it looked like there were things broken open in there. And then that back window, I had also found on the other side, other side of it, there was spots that were broken open. So I guess when it starts to flood, or probably the first time it flooded, or sometime in the last, God knows what, 100 years, maybe more, that basically looks like they broke them open and moved the bodies, which is not uncommon for something like that, because there's that Cypress Lawn in Colma, there's a spot that they don't use anymore that floods a lower level kind of outside mausoleum thing, and they had to move bodies from there back in the 80s because of the water and the flooding in there, and move those people to different parts of the cemetery. But time for me to go. I called the cemetery office regarding it. They said at the moment they were a little busy, if I could call back later. I guess there's a lot of stuff going on in Oakland today, or at this cemetery here in Oakland, so they are a little busy, so they asked me to call back later. So we'll see what happens. I'll call back. I'll wait a day or two. It did sound like in the background in the office there, they were pretty busy. So that's it. Thank you all so much, guys. Probably a little bit of a short video, but I gotta go to work and make a living. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you'll be notified of all of my future uploads and all that good stuff. Cold day, very brisk cold day today. I'm glad I brought a hoodie with a hood. I put up the hood a couple times today. Let's go down here. The Crypt mobile's across the way there. But maybe, like I said, in summertime, the waters will subside and we'll be able to get a closer look. Maybe. Who knows? It might stay flooded forever. Who knows? But I'll wait till the warmer months and come back and see if the water's evaporated some. All right, guys. Peace out, and thank you very much.